For the vinyl stickers, Cute Puppy, the limited edition returns. Hello, welcome back to Sarah Lynn Studios. This is vlog number 28, and this time it's going to be a little bit different of a format because I'm just going to be focusing on packaging an old order that I filmed, I think back in July of last year, so 2024. And I just want to get some footage off of my laptop, free up some space because I have a lot of newer videos I'm working on. I will give a few updates very quickly before we get into that, but I just kind of wanted to show the step-by-step and kind of real-time packaging and, you know, not let that footage go to waste. So without further ado, well, let me show you what I'm doing right now after I film this intro, actually. What I'm about to do should be what I should have been what I said. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I am here with a bunch of balls. There they are. The Make It Miniverse Spring Collection, and this is what I'm filming for my other channel, So Craftastic. If you're not familiar, I'll link it down below. But yeah, I've had a channel for about 15 years where I do arts and crafts. So if you've just discovered me, this is my small business channel and I do studio vlogs here. After I film this video, I want to actually do a craft kit haul where I show all these kind of new-ish craft kits, but honestly, some of them I bought back in 2023, I believe. I also have this stack here. I'm about to prep an order for Haley. There are 6 different items in Haley's order. Since clearing off the island and making room for the heat press, I have moved everything into the office here. So the stickers are in this container. And what do we need here? There are 3 different stickers I need to grab. The pink one day at a time heart, the black one day at a time heart, and the star kitty. I tend to leave the top sticker alone and just pull from the middle. And then I'll inspect it in a second here. Here we have the black one, so I'll grab that, and I'll put those back, and I will end up developing a different method to do this than the Star Kitty, aka Leo Meow. Alright, there we go. Here's a closer look at the stickers. I just make sure that there's no bends or weird prints or anything of that sort, scratches. On this one, a little bit of the sticker backing is hanging over, so I'll just cut that part, but it doesn't affect the sticker at all. The pink one has a weird scratch. I don't know if you can see, but it's right here. It's going diagonally between a time. This is why I do inspections. While it's not a huge defect, it is semi-noticeable, so I ended up pulling a different sticker, and this one looks much better. As for the scratched one, I'll leave this one on the shelf kind of by itself, and I will maybe end up listing, oops. So maybe I will look into doing some B grade products. I'll just put that there for now. I did get some advice, which I think I'm going to follow, no pun intended. I think I'm gonna follow that advice to grade all my enamel pins because it was brought to my attention that a lot of people do actually like to buy B and C grade pins because they are discounted, and some people don't care if their pins are perfect quality, so they're willing to pay a lower price to get them. So I will be grading all my enamel pins in an upcoming vlog. Thank you so much. Oh shoot, I forget who it was. Thank you for, you know, bringing that to my attention. Speaking of enamel pins, Haley ordered the black one day at a time heart. Here's the big bag of them. Hold on, it looks like I haven't even opened this yet, so I wonder if there's some left in the smaller sample bag. And by sample bag, I mean that they gave me extras because I placed such a large order, so they're not actually samples. Are there any? I don't know. There's a blue one. It looks like you're gonna be the first person to get a pin from this big bag here. Look at that, freshly open. So hopefully this is a good one. Hoping for an A grade here, I'm gonna inspect it. What I mean by the big bag versus the small bag of enamel pins is I had some sort of promo code and I ended up getting 10 of each enamel pin for free, I believe. Let's open her up. Okay, very carefully. I'm gonna see if there's any scratches or nicks or bumps or paint mishaps. Enamel. From first glance, ooh, I think it looks good. I think we have an A. There are these gold metal pin backings, and I'm actually going to swap them out. I have a few packs of rubber backings from Amazon. I can link them below if you are interested. These are the rubber pin backings I use. I have some black ones and some pink ones so far. I use black with most of the pins. And the reason that I swap them out is because if you notice with the metal ones, it is possible for these little butterfly parts where you push in, it's possible for them to catch on different things if you put them on a backpack or a coat. Sorry if the camera's shaky, I have it resting on my legs. So these rubber ones are supposed to be a little bit more secure. They fit really tightly onto the prongs. But if you don't trust the rubber ones, you can also get locking ones, which they do sell on Amazon. So I can link all of these different pin backings if you're interested in swapping them out. And if ever you do order and you would rather have the metal ones, you can let me know. But I do put in every listing that I will swap them if you don't say anything. So feel free to leave me a message if you do want these. Most of the time when I've ordered an enamel pin, they come with the rubber ones. So I'm just kind of following what the majority does. There's also a pair of bow earrings in this order. And it's going to be, oh, here they are, the light pink pair. I already have these on the backing card, and both earrings have a backing on the hook. That way they won't fall out of your ears when you wear them. All right, here they go over to the pile of things, but actually I don't want to put them on top of any stickers because the hooks could scratch the stickers. The final thing in this order is a one day at a time pink heart notepad. That one is all the way over on this end here. Here we have my kitty stocking stickers. These are special edition ones because they have my signature on them, and I think I'm going to remove that from the new ones. But anyway, over here we have the notepad that is being requested, that has been ordered. So I'm going to find a good one in the stack, so I got to put the camera down. When I inspect the notepads, I'm looking for all the pages to be lined up pretty much even. I also want the glue to be covering everything, and I want the front page to be pretty much spotless, no scratches, no discoloration, and I want to make sure everything is on there, nothing's cut off, and this one looks really nice. Also on all my notepad listings, it says that they have 50 pages. Most of the time, you're guaranteed to have a few more than that, but the manufacturer, I guess they make sure that you don't get under 50, so they tend to put a few extras, but that doesn't mean every single time there will be more than 50, but I can guarantee you there will not be less than 50. Here I have all 6 items gathered. The vinyl stickers are going to need a backing card, which is here. And the enamel pin is going to need a one day at a time heart. Hold on. Pearl backing card. I really like the message I put on this, take care of your heart, and then of course the pin says one day at a time, so it's like this little inspirational quote that goes back there. And then that doesn't need anything else. The notepad just needs a sleeve. Oh, we'll need a thank you card, which is down here. So that's going to go in the order. And then the only other thing is to get the plastic sleeves for everything. Time for a satisfying pin pop onto the backing card. As satisfying as it can be with the refrigerator running. Okay, ready? Okay, so not bad. Then the backings, pop, pop, and the plastic sleeve so the pin doesn't get scratched. So yeah, this is the packaging I currently use so nothing gets ruined. I probably will end up looking into more eco-friendly options in the future. For the vinyl stickers, I used this backing card that I designed, and this way I'm able to give them extra stability so they won't bend during shipping. Initially, I ended up ordering little glassine bags, and at first, I was like, okay, a sticker fits in great. 2 stickers, like, you know, you kind of have to monkey with it a little bit. Here's 4 stickers. They're kind of a tight fit, but they still work. But then I'm thinking, okay, they could definitely bend, especially with me using bubble mailers. So if I end up switching to rigid mailers, this is definitely an option, but I don't have the cute backing card, of course. So I'd have to figure out a smaller backing card. This is an enamel pin one. So essentially I ended up switching over because I thought if I was packing orders pretty quickly, sometimes the stickers you have to maneuver a little bit to get in there. And I don't know if maybe I got a faulty bag the first time I was testing it, because these seem to be pretty easy to slide in. But I remember one of my demos in an earlier vlog, I was having a hard time getting the stickers in. So I'm not sure what I was doing. Anyway, I'm going to slide all of these into this sleeve here. It's kind of easier to do it upside down. So let's just swap this around. And then it fits nicely like that. And boom. There we have them. Those moved a lot. So let's reposition them. A little bit of repositioning. They'll probably move during shipping, but they look okay now. And the peel and the fold. Oh. And the seal. Boom. Stickers done. The notepad gets a sleeve, and we're going to put that in upside down carefully. It's just easier to slide it in this way. And the peel and the seal. The pretty little bow earrings are going to go in here. Where is, oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Couldn't find the little opening. There we go. Yeah, sometimes things get caught. It doesn't look super aesthetic, but that's okay. All right, so there we have, oh no, those are not hanging pretty on the front. What did I do? I twisted the poor things. All right, what in the world? Gotta get these sitting right. Maybe it's easier to put them in like this. There we go. Then adjust the backs a little bit. And, oh, there we go, perfect. And then the peel and the seal. Bam, bam. Now for the thank you card, and something I realized, and I really apologize if I pronounced your name wrong. I've been saying Haley the entire time, but I realized that Haley usually has an I in it, and your name is just Haley, so it may be pronounced Hallie. Either way, thank you so much for your order and for all of your kind comments on some of my videos. I really appreciate that you watch, and I really hope that you like the products that you ordered. The stickers and the notepad are wrapped together. Then I have a packaged with love sticker that I'm going to put on like so. Very cute. And as for the earrings and the enamel pin, they're in this little bundle of tissue paper. I'm going to put the thank you card like that, and I'm going to put these here. Then I'm going to slide everything into this really cute pastel pink bubble mailer. I didn't stuff an extra sheet of tissue paper this time. You know how I usually crumble it? Well, that means that the items could slide all over during shipping, and I don't really like that. So I read a comment suggesting that I fold the packaging over like this, but I'm wondering if they meant to actually use the adhesive from the bubble mailer itself to cut back on packaging material, because this way I'm going to have to use duct tape or another kind of tape, but I feel like this is the most stable, secure one. Anyway, the reason that I didn't want to just use the adhesive on here is because then there's this gap on either side, and I feel like it could have gotten snagged on things during shipping, so I didn't feel comfortable doing that. So I don't know that this is really the greatest solution, because duct tape is fairly expensive compared to tissue paper, and I don't think it's recyclable whatsoever. Oof. All right, I probably want it to be about the same width as the package. For maximum, this is hard to peel. That way we get max, oof, so sticky. That's great though. This way there will be maximum coverage and way less of a chance that anything will open up. Okay. Non-stick scissors are wonderful, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this down, fold it over, and then taking the tape, I'm going to secure it. So I don't know how I feel about this, but hopefully it does the job. This package is going to be for Ashleigh, who ordered these items here. P.S. This is the Ashleigh from Art with Ashleigh Monet. And if you are not familiar, please check out all the amazing videos on Ashleigh's channel. Here we have How I Know Ashleigh. I've already gathered all the items off camera, so we have this pastel gradient bow sticker, a holographic mushroom sticker, which I love the hollow effect on these so much. Then to match the mushroom sticker, there is this green mushroom washi. Each mushroom is very colorful, rainbow gradient. The fourth item is this enamel pin. It's the Hearts on Fire, and it has this black rubber backing. Ashleigh's package is actually going to be getting this box, which I have filled with surprises. She might be doing a video with these things in here. I'm not sure. She doesn't have to, but if she does, you'll get to see, you know, what was inside. But yeah, anything that's extra, I'm not going to show in this, so Ashleigh can be surprised. But honestly, she'll probably get the package before I post the vlog. This order is for the black bow charm on a gold chain, and it is from either Scott or Nora, or Scott and Nora. One of you was listed as the customer, one as a site member, and then the billing address and the mailing address have both your names as well. So whoever it is from, or if it's both of you, thank you so much for your order, and I hope you like your necklace. This is how I stored everything overnight, just so the cats didn't come and roll all the balls off the table. I don't think that they really care to get in here and look what's inside, so I wasn't too worried about this being open. But I'm about to film the close-up of just all the contents of this one. I worked on quite a bit of editing today, and I'm really happy with what I have so far. It's going to be really fun to watch. I am happy to report that close-up filming is finished for one of the kits. I'm not going to spoil how many different ones I got, but I'm definitely not finished yet. Don't ask me why I haven't moved these things out of my room yet. I'm about to. I haven't even used the Happy Looms. I don't know why they're in here to begin with. But I was keeping the rest in here because I was working on the projects before bed some nights, and then I did this puppy dog, which is a design made by Mommy, so I'll put the link to her video in the description box below if you're interested in making one. Super cute. She's not active on YouTube anymore. Wait, no. Is her name Kim too? There was Kim Spired DIY. So I am about to clean this area up, but I think I'm gonna leave the Valentine's Day. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm gonna leave the Valentine's Day things in here until April, and then I'll bring the Easter birds in, maybe. And here's a better look at the cute puppy by the other puppy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep this stuff out here for now. And then I'm gonna bring the rest out because we just don't need all that clutter in there. Okay, honestly, I didn't do a great job at organization because I just threw the stuff up here. But it is out of sight, and I know where it is. And the dog's here, and whoa, what in the world? What? Hey. What? Hey. Okay, so we're gonna do something called Blow on Phoenix, which he doesn't like, so I don't do this often. No one watching is allowed to get mad at me for this. It's just a very quick little... Sorry, buddy. I won't do it again tonight or next week. Maybe the week after. Are you happy with me again? Yeah, because I told you I won't do it again for a long time. A long time. Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes you annoy me, so... It's your payback. That is your payback. This little guy will come and bite me. He does love bites though. It's okay. He wakes me up sometimes because he meows through the house with a toy. Yeah. What are you up to? Did you find a piece of crinkle paper? That is a mistake. That should have been in the box. We lost one. Now you want to see the bubble wrap. What in the world? What in the world? Last night, I finished watching the show on Netflix called Adolescence, and it's only 4 episodes. It's a really quick watch. It's kind of a slow burner, but the message overall is intriguing to me. Episode 3 is bone-chilling. This actor here, amazing. Supposedly it's his debut also. He's never acted in anything before. Everything is shot in one take in every single episode, and I am just really blown away by how many lines actors can memorize, because these episodes are anywhere from 50 minutes to just over an hour. Anyway, if you've watched this, let me know what you thought. It's not my favorite show, but in terms of the writing and the cinematography, it's definitely top tier. But in terms of like what I'm actually interested in, I enjoy like American Horror Story more than this. They consider this a drama, but I think it's more psychological thriller type content. At least parts of it. I'm also really looking forward to starting The Walking Dead Dead City, and I am almost finished with season 5 of Gossip Girl. I haven't really I can't believe I didn't finish that. I'm almost done. Apple cider vinegar is really good. Ooh, I haven't seen Despicable Me 4 yet, but I'm not really super into movies. I did watch one recently. Okay. I did watch this movie a couple nights ago, and I'm not usually into movies, but it was really, really intense. So, you know, look into what it's about before you watch it, obviously. This one was also chilling, and I feel like I don't need to see anything quite so chilling for a very long time. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can handle watching more shows about liars and deceivers and betrayers and everything. It's just super heavy. I have a Target order I want to quickly show you. You can probably guess what it is, maybe. Decor. So I have the new birds, some bunnies, and some chicks. Let's start with these 2 bunnies. I have a white one and a brown one. They have really shimmery bows. These are both by Spritz, and they're only $5 each. They're stuffed bunnies. They're nice and soft. They're supported by a wooden pole so they don't fall over and they don't flop or anything. And then the bottom is this wooden platform. Oh, I didn't check the back of them actually. No little cottontail, but I don't plan on facing them backward anyway. Second, there are these little birdies in an egg carton. I'll open this so you can get a better look, and I'm kind of curious to see. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I got 6 of them for $10. Okay, Muse is curious. So look at, there's so many different fabric textures and patterns on these. This one has flowers on it, and there's a bead in the middle of every flower. The birds actually come out so you can rearrange them any way that you want to. Phoenix, are you curious too? And then I want to show you the ones in the back as well. If you want to play with the birdie, these aren't going to be yours though. So there's the ones in the back. That one kind of looks like a Hostess cupcake. I don't know if I can choose a favorite. I really like this one. I really like this one. I don't dislike any of them, but I really love the flower one as well. So here this is, super cute. Last but definitely not least are the Spritz birds. And you probably maybe remember the Valentine's ones? Oh my gosh. The Valentine's Day ones that I got recently. Well, these birds have been out since, I believe, 2015. I had no idea. So let's go through their names. This one's name is Decor, and Decor is a gardener, has some flowers, a little shovel, a sun hat, and the thing that I love about these is they come with these metal tags that say their name and the year. So I really want to collect these at least for 2025 and beyond, but I might even go on eBay when I upgrade to a bigger living space and I might get some of the older ones that I really like because there's actually a few hundred of these birds. I'm not even kidding. Some are smaller, some are accessories, but oh my gosh, but they have them for every holiday and I had no idea. I don't know how that is because I shop at Target all the time and I don't know, maybe I just wasn't looking for decor because technically I do have quite a bit. So wait, what is her name? Okay, so this bird is named Hugh, and Hugh has a flower on both wings, a floral pattern in the middle, a flower neck piece, and a butterfly. Oh, a butterfly with... Okay, those are the butterfly's antennae. I was like, is that a little flower? But no. So, and then the Easter bird has the same texture of fabric as Hue. This one is named Tint and also has about to fall over. Also has flowers on the wings and a textured, I keep wanting to accidentally knock this one over, a textured belly, a little bit of extra hot glue. Ooh, a little bit of extra hot glue on the beak. I'll have to, okay. Oops. All right, I may have to get some scissors for that, but that's no big deal. I really love the bow tie, and this one's ears are bendy with some wire. So there we have Tint. There's the, oh, I forgot to show the tail texture, the little embroidery on these. I love to see the little embroidered tails. So let's spin the fourth bird around so we can see that embroidery. Okay. There's all their tails. Shake your tail feather. Scribble. Scribble is probably most fitting to Phoenix interrupting. Is that necessary? No, it's okay. Go about your business. Jump. Jump, leap, hop, skip. Go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I said, I'm just gonna show these really quick, and here it is a few minutes later. I really love these birds. So this one is very fitting to my lifestyle of painting, although painting walls is actually very difficult. I thought that it would be so much fun, and I tried it a few times, and I wasn't a fan. It's very tiring. This, the only issue is a little bit of hot glue has kind of come detached from the pant leg. I can really easily fix that. But otherwise, these guys are really great quality for $5 a piece. I'm really excited to hopefully get the entire collection this year. And I don't know what the next ones are going to be. I don't know if they're going to have summer ones. I know they're going to have Halloween and probably Thanksgiving and Christmas. But sometimes they have random stuff too, like 4th of July. So it just depends. But yeah, I am definitely a fan of the Spritz birds. We have a storm. I don't know how scary it's gonna be, but I don't really like storms. See the lightning. All these trees just make it look so much scarier because none of them have leaves. And they're so tall and wobbly. You guys a little hesitant? A little bit? A little bit? Oh no, you're gonna be brave? Wow. Check it out. I have been having really lucid nightmares lately. And look, I just didn't want to get my scratch too close up, but I woke up today with a random scratch on my arm from myself. It's not from the cat. It's not the right shape. It's like I grabbed myself in my sleep and... What do you look so concerned about? It's fine. Do you like the poster board? Pretty and sparkly. Yeah. Where's your belly? When I heard that dandelion and 7 other colors were coming back, I had to get my hands on the limited edition returns. So they're all in this row here. I was most excited for dandelion. And in some of my old videos on So Craftastic, I had expressed my disgust for Crayola getting rid of this color. It's actually such a great mid-tone between yellow and yellow-orange. It's just kind of ridiculous some of these colors they got rid of, because why, instead of dandelion, would you want to have, what's this? You're appealing? Oh yeah, Banana Mania. I mean, it's a cool name, but dandelion is far superior. Should have never left. Violet Blue. I have not tested this color in a very long time, so I kind of want to see what that looks like. And Orange Red. I like that color too. We have, oh, Mulberry. That was actually one of my favorites when I was a kid. I don't know if I actually had it when I was, like, I don't know if it was actually a set that I had or if it was an old set that a family member had given to me. I don't remember when they got rid of that. Raw Umber. Blizzard Blue, I remember really liking this one. One that I don't care that they got rid of is this one, which is Lemon Yellow. It's kind of like a highlightery yellow, so that is not the greatest. And then Magic Mint. This one is just like Shamrock. It's kind of pretty, but that one might be kind of like Shamrock. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely certain colors that, I mean, like, why do we have a Banana Mania and then a Laser Lemon? That's just, it's unnecessary. And then we have Unmellow Yellow. Like, why? Why instead of Dandelion would either, like, why would we get rid of Dandelion instead of one of these yellows instead? Instead of one of these instead? Sorry. That always frustrates me when I repeat a word unintentionally at the end of a sentence. I really want to get my hands on a couple 8-packs so I can actually use the crayons, because I feel like I'm just going to hold on to this. But we have all the colors back here. Dandy for Dandelion and Blizz. I like that nickname. So yeah, there we have it. I keep on forgetting to film outros. Not tonight. Nope. This is me signing off, saying thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you very soon in the next vlog, and over on my So Craftastic channel there's going to be more too. So I hope that you are all doing okay, and if you're not, remember that's okay as well. Process everything that you need to, do your healing, and be honest with yourself. Yes, very philosophic ending. I'm sending you a lot of love, and remember, live your life one day at a time. Don't get caught up focusing on so far in the future that it stresses you out. Just get done what you need to get done, feel the things that you need to feel, and let's, and with that, the thought just deflated. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.